You are listening to the Spine Whisperers podcast. Please know that our doctors are here to only educate, not diagnose on this podcast. If you have any questions, please feel free to find us at www.mfwellness.org. Welcome to the new year. Myself, Dr. Josh, and Dr.
Hello.
Brad.
Yep.
So we're going to be talking about the state of the office and where we're going from here on out. We're going to touch briefly on the wellness exams that we've done already and the outlook for the people that have done those. And we're going to talk about totes as well. My goats. For the last month, we've been talking about Super Bowl squares and how if you refer someone in or if you have someone call the office, you get 1 square. If they come in before the Super Bowl, you get additional 2 squares.
February 12th.
Yeah.
The 12th.
The reason why we're doing this is because we like to give away stuff. iPads, TVs, all of those things. But also, our office is called Midwest Family Wellness. And the people that you refer in are usually friends and family. Mm-hmm. Not people you don't like, but people you like. And so this is one of the ways that we help promote family and friends coming into the practice and get checked out and seeing how awesome we are. Because you can talk about how awesome we are all the time. Like, oh, Dr. Josh is the best. He knows everything. Dr. Brad, he's got thumbs that just will kill you. You know? Unless they experience it for themselves, they don't know. And so getting them in here, having them meet us, getting an exam, that's what they need to understand, like why you talk about us so much. It's because we're awesome. But they need to experience that. So yeah, thank you, Dr. Brad, very much.
Sorry, I just want to bring
that's-
that in before we get to the candy hearts.
Yeah. So after that, it's chalky.
Jamie's out looking for hearts, and she has to scour high and low. High and low. She usually starts about second week in January, third week in January. And so
as soon as those things
I think she's up to 150 boxes, but that won't even make it till Wednesday.
Yeah.
No, we'll give away. We usually try to do it for a whole week, but like we see so many people. So I told her it's 250 boxes minimum.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's gonna be great. Hopefully she can get them. But yeah, it's a lot of Dollar Tree rating is what it is. You know,
That's right.
Sometimes going to the Dollar Tree can be a little risque.
Dicey.
Yeah, Dollar Tree doesn't necessarily mean...
She's collecting those now.
Yeah, I feel like, from Dollar Tree, it's gone to like $5 below. It's like, okay, $1? No, $5 and below. It's the next thing is going to be, 10 for 10 or something. I don't know, whatever name that's going to come up next.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have, after February is March. And that's March Madness.
Yep.
We've been doing the brackets for, I'm going to say, this might be like the 17th year.
It's almost
probably.
as long as the office. Yeah. It's almost 20 years.
I'm going to say 2005 is probably when we started doing that. And as far as I know, we're going to still do it the way we've always done it, where we actually, instead of doing some type of online deal, we actually have them fill it out in the office.
In the office. Yeah, back to the... people like that, man.
Yeah.
They like the physicality of putting it down on paper and submitting it and thinking about their picks. And we have people that spend more time doing their picks than they spend filling out a re-exam form.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
And last year's...
is Mizzou in it?
There's a good chance they will be in it this year.
And last year we had a patient be like, oh no, I don't know anything about basketball. And this person's like, yeah, I'll fill it out. But because they were in here talking to me about it, they actually were able to fill it out. And if that wasn't the case, like, oh, just go home and fill it online, it would have never happened. Yeah. Anyway, the person won it, got a trophy. Hopefully they participate this year again. But one of the best things about these tournaments is that you get to create a relationship with the patient and talk about things that you wouldn't normally talk to them about.
Sometimes we will play a game or two in the office on the TV, just like we do for World Cup or Hallmark Channel during Christmas time.
Yeah.
We never do World Cup brackets.
That's coming up. So are we doing that? We doing some World Cup brackets?
Is there a bracket?
We can make one. Yeah. There has to be. Online.
I guess because there's got to be, right? Because everyone in the world's...
Once they get to the bracket play, yeah.
Right.
They're there.
Once they go to the round robin.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. That's
Yeah.
exciting.
Well,
We should
write
do
it
a
down.
test
single
case.
elimination. It's 16. The round is 16.
We should do a test case for this upcoming women's tourney. I think that'd be cool.
Yeah.
It's a great. It's a
They
great,
start
write it
in,
down.
they start in July, I think.
Yep.
So it's gonna be nice having back-to-back World Cups on in the office.
Yeah.
So it's not during Shark Week.
Yeah, the TV's been kind of silent since Hallmark.
Yeah, it's Hallmark movies, Shark Week. Sometimes if there's a big rocket launch, we put the rocket launch on. What?
Probably opening day baseball.
Opening day baseball? Absolutely. That game is on. And then what? If there's a World Cup, if there's a Olympics, we do the Olympics.
Oh yeah.
Pretty good. This year
Yeah.
will be great. You got you got a lot of cool stuff, especially if Starship launches this year, which it might still. That'll be on. That'd be a big one.
What date is that?
I don't know. Hopefully in the fall.
And then after March comes April. And so usually April is kind of our gearing up for the things for our busiest time is May, June, July, August.
Just get wrecked.
Just so busy.
Yeah, we don't have anything in May or April, do we?
I think we kind of celebrate Dr. Brad and his April Fools.
Do little April Fool's jokes, man.
The April Fools, you know, Dr.
Well,
Brad's Brad's birthday.
That's like the only quiet month that we have.
April
and then
Fools.
Mother's Day, our favorite, absolute favorite, office favorite anyway, is the coronations that we give out. We pin on all the moms, and that's a lot of work behind the scenes. Jamie and the rest of the staff just do a wonderful job of getting those flowers done, getting them made. Last year we had them shipped up from Florida, and they just arrived in awesome condition. They looked really great,
Yeah.
really
how
great.
many of those do we get? We get 100.
And 150. We only had 2 left, I think.
Yeah, and the Mother's Day, it's not. It is for mothers, but it's not just for mothers.
Yeah.
It's for people in your lives that act as a mother figure for you.
Absolutely. If you want
And
a
help you-
flower,
yeah.
come get you a flower,
Yeah.
man. If it makes your day better, if it makes it even 1% better, then it's absolutely worth it to us.
We don't exclude people at this office.
Absolutely. And you know that because the following month, Father's Day, everybody gets, We got
Slim
jerky.
Jim,
we
Slim
got
Jim.
we got Slim Jim. We got sunflower seeds. We got just a big old pail of salt. And we don't care who you are. It's the spirit of Father's Day.
And then July is Presidential Trivia Month. We talk about 4th of July, but we celebrate the presidents. And, we try to do as many interesting facts every day. I know, it's like,
And then
just
July-
fix my spine, but
July 3rd will be our 20th anniversary for the office.
no. Yeah.
Probably should try to do something that
Alright.
week.
Oh, he's writing that down.
Yes.
We are going to have something.
Well, I had always wanted to do, fireworks every night, But, man, the restrictions are it's pretty intense. This is a wonderful town to practice in, but there's some pretty significant restrictions to, having a group of more than 20 people in your parking lot. You got to do a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah, they have to be able to fit through the concrete.
That's the best part of our parking lot is, actually, we're missing something here. The start of summer, Dr. Fink. Start of summer with our ice cream truck. We used to go to the movies,
That's why I wrote it down.
and then going to the movies became a death trap. And so now we have an ice cream truck.
So we're doing ice cream truck instead of movies this year?
I
Or
think
something?
so. I think everybody.
Both are a fun time.
They are really great. It seemed like there was a lot more accessibility last year, but I would love to go back to renting out movie theaters. I thought that was just crazy fun. But last year there was no really good start of summer film, so I think it'll be a real competition if a Cars grade movie was coming out that everybody could enjoy, but there wasn't one last year. I don't think. We'll see how it goes, but yeah.
Yeah, we've done that, the ice cream truck, and then not related to summer, but we've done coffee truck. I don't know if we'll do that sometime in the future.
That guy's always welcome.
Yeah.
That guy's always
And
welcome.
I think we have a patient who, at the end of last year, she started her own coffee truck. So we'll have to get in touch with her as well.
With the HE double hockey sticks.
Where is she at?
Let's
Set
do
this
it.
up.
Yeah, let's make
Who
it
is
happen.
it? Who is it?
Somebody. Okay, August. We all know what happens.
Everybody cries. Yeah.
Dr. Josh, super emotional during August. Super emotional. He is just really, yeah. He's just really, he wants people to have the necessary tools to go to school. And if you don't have supplies,
Makes me so mad.
it's our responsibility as
As a community,
as
man.
a community, almost a community center, to collect things and distribute those to people that need them.
Yeah, and we just absolutely stomp that event. That's our one event where it's just like people are losing their minds bringing in stuff. And like we have so many teachers here, so many people just killing themselves to give these kids an education. And they got to friggin' choose between lunch and notebooks. And it makes me so furious that people can't get their heads out long enough to like, what are you doing? It's a little kid that is trying to learn. Buy him the books, buy him the frigging lunch, and like move on. Like that's the future of the world. It makes me crazy. Anyway, we do.
And last year we did it a little bit different. Previously, we gathered a whole bunch, and then we took it to a certain organization. They distributed it. But last year, we put them in their own separate backpacks.
We gave it to the teachers that we take care of.
Gave it to the teachers who are our patients.
It was
and then
sick.
We gave them the choice of handing out to
Holy cow.
a student who
Child,
needs it.
yes, student or child.
It was so good.
And,
oh my
and
gosh.
all of them already had an idea of who.
Everyone.
Like, I know exactly.
Yeah, it was like
They all
26
who-
backpacks.
That was such a cool.
That was so friggin' cool. God dang, man, that was awesome.
So yeah, I assume we'll do it that way again.
I hope so.
That really worked out
I'll
well.
have to talk to the
Because we
organizer.
had that one,
she
that
seemed
one
like she
patient
was
who
willing to do
donated
it.
how many backpacks?
I don't
like
know.
20 backpacks.
Somebody
Yeah.
came in. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Whoever. I mean, we just love you. Thank you.
You want to talk about
Oh yeah. Then
Dr. Josh?
we take September off, right?
Yeah.
And then October we have what we call Pumpkin Vibes, and Pumpkin Vibes is our way of trying to make Halloween and fall last the entire month. And so in the past we've done a lot of different stuff. Had pumpkin decorating in the office, but this year my wife made a friend, and I've encouraged her not ever to do that, but she did somehow. And this woman has a huge field of pumpkins, and she planted the pumpkins, but didn't know exactly what she was getting into, I guess. But anyway, she had like 10,000 pumpkins. And so we just went up there. We gave her some money, and then she gave us all the pumpkins we could fit into a vehicle. And so we had pumpkins. We had 3 rounds of pumpkin distribution.
And not just tiny pumpkins.
Yeah, yeah.
either. They weren't just like, oh, here's a stem and a little bit.
Yeah.
And then gourds. You had
The
some
gourds,
gourds
bro.
too.
Gourds were a huge hit.
People were getting gourdy.
Gourds were a huge hit, and so we'll have that this year. So I like to bring in just tons of fall produce, like in terms of like pumpkins and the different gourds. I just think it's incredible, the variety of it. Like I like the Punnett square grade distribution of phenotype effects that you can see with gourds. I think it's neat. I like to bring them in. But yeah, the gourds were a bigger hit than the pumpkins. And so we had small pumpkin distribution, we had gourd distribution, then we had medium-sized pumpkin distribution. And it was stupid good. It was really fun. It has nothing to do with the practice of chiropractic. Although chiropractic's founding is in September too, isn't it?
15th, I believe.
Yeah,
right in the middle,
15th,
or
yeah.
18th.
Yeah.
18th?
Jackson's birthday is the 18th. That's probably what you're thinking of.
Okay, 15th.
But yeah, September is chiropractic.
Somewhere in there.
Yeah.
But then at the end of October, probably our biggest event of the year, trunk or treat.
Oh my God, you're right. It's the whole reason we built a parking lot.
Yeah.
It's true.
Otherwise, we wouldn't have one.
Yeah, we didn't bother with a parking lot. You just jump out. Yeah, it was a real big deal. We had a really great turnout last year, and we always get the
intense.
We always get the bubble bus, and it's October, so you may have a really great day, you might have a terrible day, but we've been really lucky.
But you'll be real.
It was
clean.
actually
super warm.
It was too hot, yeah,
But windy.
It was
like those bubbles
awesome.
are flying.
Yeah,
People's
people were
face. It was
50 mile an hour.
slick.
people were just getting wrecked, and Josh, one of my favorite people on earth. His car was down in that corner, and he was just getting gobbled up. He never said a word about it. He just stood there and tanked it like an absolute stud. So he's so cool.
And then after the trunk or treat, we have Thanksgiving.
Right.
And we do a food drive. Hygiene product drive.
Yeah. Whatever they need for St. Vincent de Paul.
We pretty much kick that in right after.
Right after Halloween, yeah.
Once November hits.
And we do it. Another, the school drive and St. Vincent de Paul are just massive. And we took 16 boxes of. It was their second biggest donation of the year. And all of that stuff left the following 2 Saturdays, went out into the community. The way it works is that you pull up with your car, and then they have a package everything up. They take it out, and they did 61 cars for the needy that Saturday. As we were dropping the stuff off, it was leaving. It was, people really in need, and it just makes me feel good to give back to the community.
And then after Thanksgiving,
We basically run that food drive.
We run it all the way through
some part
Thanksgiving and
December 10th or something like that.
That's exactly right. It's like Halloween and it was I mean, it is so much food. It's the full. I got an 8-foot bed, 8 by 6, and it's full of boxes, and the boxes are full. It's like the back of the truck is pushing down, so it's a big deal.
Then after that, we give Dr. Matt control over our
That's
speakers.
right.
It's holiday music.
December 1st to January 1st.
And the TV.
Yeah,
Hallmark
and then Hallmark movies. And,
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
We know he secretly listens to it all year long, but we give him control of the speakers here in the office.
Complete control.
Middle of December.
I mean, if you don't hear Mariah Carey's song at least once a day.
That's her second best song, though.
Sure, yeah, we know. Yeah, we got it.
Dreamweaver.
Heartbreaker.
Heartbreaker, you've been the
That
best.
song.
And towards the end of December, we talk about what's coming up. What are your, January? Let's make some goals for yourselves. We talk about goals, chiropractic goals. Now, speaking of chiropractic goals, those wellness exams that we've been doing for the last 2 months, and getting everybody on the same page as, are you in crisis care or are you in wellness care?
Right.
If you're in wellness care, then we look at adding more exercises and stretches and more fundamental rehab.
Then spend more time on the other side of the half wall.
Yeah. And then, and the people that decide that they would like to do, stay with the practice, they get a tote. And the tote is people are just losing their minds over it.
But don't forget to look in that little pocket on the front of the tote because there's something even better.
Something even better for you in there.
Something even better in there.
Something your refrigerator needs.
Yeah.
So bad.
And so the reason why we're telling you all of this is because it helps us to talk about what we have planned for the year and why we get excited to get up and come into the office every day.
Yeah.
Because we have events, but also we are here to help you. And if we can't help you, if we can't help the people that you care most about, why are we here? So if you have any questions whatsoever about this, any of the stuff we talked about today, my email is drmatt@mfwellness.org.
DRMATT.
at mfwellness.org.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
Make sure you send those referrals. We have,
2 weeks?
2 weeks.
2 weeks
Not
left.
even 2 weeks.
Yeah, 10 days. 10
10 days
left.
for you to
So
fill up that thing.
get your family, friends in.
Yeah.
Get your
Whoever.
squares.
Yep.
All right.
All right, talk to you soon.
All right, guys.
A big thank you goes to Hug Monster Sound for all the hard work they put into making us sound so great.